I'm a freelancer earning below the threshold to be registered for GST, and my accountant has advised me not to worry yet. However, I'm concerned that there's a perception about my credibility if I'm not registered for GST. Do you think it's a barrier for some companies, especially larger ones?
So firstly, I don't work in a finance or recruitment role in a large company, so I can't answer for them. But for me, we hire freelancers all the time. I find and hire freelancers directly. I'm the one that processes the invoices. I've never ever thought about that. It's never been on my radar as a vetting process, even a question to ask. As long as you're an adult with an ABN, I don't think it matters. I don't think people would expect it for freelancers. In saying that, if there's a really lucrative job out there for you with a big company and that's a requirement, I'd just look into the opportunity cost. Is it worth investing in yourself and your future to do that? If you do, put aside the money, because don't spend the GST, because at tax time they will ask for it back, and that is a big burden on yourself, which you probably know. But that's the only thing I just see, is it worth the money for you? If it's not, then don't bother. But I would never, it's never crossed my mind as an employer or choosing freelancers. I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, I can say that in smaller businesses, when I've had to do the same as you, Nicky, like it's never been an issue for me. I remember having a long time ago a finance director refusing an invoice because it didn't have GST on it, even though the freelancer said, you know, I don't have to because I'm under the threshold. Right. So there's a few bigger companies that might do that, and I totally, as a little tip, I had when I had this, I had 2 bank accounts, and as soon as my invoices got paid, I put the GST into one of the other bank accounts and just kept it there because I didn't want to spend it.
Yeah.
But it does mount up. So that's a good idea for sure. Any GST related psychotherapy tips?
No, you're so fair.
Okay.